Now, the Anglican priest in the Diocese of Lagos West, the Reverend Nzurike Ejike, has assured Christians that God will intervene in whatever seems to stand as hindrance to their success in this year. He gave this assurance in his message to Christians in the Lenten talk while speaking on the topic, Bring Down the Wall, as taken from Joshua 6:20. He described the wall of Jericho to represent setbacks, hindrances, obstacles, barriers, and stagnation, saying the people of Israel were faced with hindrances, but because God intervened and they were victorious, and prayed that God will grant his children victory in challenging times.
Beyond the literary meaning of walls and what it represents, walls in the context of our study today represents the following. One, wall represent hindrances. Wall represent obstacles. Wall represent setbacks. Wall represent barriers. Wall represent stagnation. The people of Israel were faced with the wall of hindrance for them to possess the city of Jericho. The people of Israel were faced with the obstacle of getting into the city of Jericho to possess it. They were faced with the barrier of the gates. They could not possess it. That is why God told them, he said, they should go to the city and they should go 7 days. On the 7th day, they should move around the city and they should blow the trumpet. And when the people shall make a shout of joy, the city and the walls of Jericho will fall down flat. I pray for you today. Every wall of Jericho that is hindering you from possessing your possession, they will fall flat this day in the mighty name of Jesus Christ.
He went further to outline 3 things that were responsible in the victory of bringing down walls, and urged Christians to listen to God, obey God, and walk by faith in this season.
I quickly want to let us know that 3 things that were responsible for their victory. 3 things were very key in the victory of bringing down the wall. One is they waited for God's instruction. This year we must wait on the Lord and listen to God's instruction if we must conquer our enemies. The second thing that the Bible, they obeyed God. They obeyed God's instruction. If you want to conquer that city this year, you must obey the Lord. You must be obedient to the word of the Lord. You must follow the Lord in obedience. And the third thing that gave them victory on that city was that they walked by faith. Your faith is required if you must conquer the city of Jericho. Your faith is required if you must bring down the walls of